Hey, good afternoon, Eagle's Nest. I want to share with you today some thoughts about corporate worship and what that means to me. First of all, corporate worship is the physical gathering of a body of believers and kind of us doing life together as a community. I think it's super important that we remember that and what that might have been like, 8, 12, 15 weeks ago, however long it's been since we've been online. First of all, corporate worship, I believe Jesus Christ came and he died for the sins of the world first, but also to establish his church here on earth. And many, many times the Bible refers to his church as the body of Christ, which is made up of you and I and the people. I think that it's also a biblical mandate for us to not give up the meeting together. It says so in Hebrews 10. You're very familiar with that verse, I'm sure. The second reason is because of the spiritual blessings that can come with corporate worship. I don't know about you, and I'm not, maybe I'm just not as spiritual as you, but in my living room, sitting there in my PJs, eating a bowl of oatmeal or cereal while the service is playing, doesn't quite put me in the same frame of mind as when I'm dressed up and I'm in the service and I'm focused with all of my mind and heart on corporate worship and the sermon, and it's just a different feeling for me. And honestly, I feel that the Spirit of God is closer in that setting, in the sanctuary setting. I can feel his presence during praise and worship almost every week. I can feel his presence during the service just as much, and many times our pastor will feel led to the God's here. We need to pray for this person, or he feels his presence kind of leaning in. And I miss those moments where we can hear from the voice of God and feel his presence together as a body of believers. I think it's a special thing, and I think it applies to corporate gatherings. The other reason that I think it's important for us to do corporate worship is because it demonstrates our loyalty and our belief system. It's not that we would do it for show, and it's not that we would do it as a checklist of, I did my good deed this week and I went to church, but it does demonstrate a value system. If you're getting dressed and you're getting ready and you're taking your family or yourself to church, physically to church, that makes a statement. It makes a statement to your family, to your extended family, to your friends, to your neighbors, and really to the world that this is a priority for me. And I'm going to make it a priority every single week or multiple times a week to attend church and make this a priority in my life. And another way that I think that corporate worship can be a huge benefit is, listen, we have the opportunity right now to go online and check out just about anybody that we want. Maybe you have. Maybe you've taken this opportunity, you've clicked the remote, and you've checked out people that you've always wanted to see here locally or down the street or in another state or across the world. And that's perfectly fine. But I also think that this life, this church is designed for us to follow the voice of our shepherd. And ultimately that shepherd, yes, is Jesus Christ, but he speaks through his servant in Pastor Bob, and that one voice can lead this body here at Eagle's Nest to an end, to a goal that God has set as a priority for this body of believers. As we worship, connect, and serve together, we go towards that goal following Pastor Bob's leadership, because he's the man that is following God's voice here at Eagle's Nest. I think it's important to hear his message and to align ourselves to that goal under corporate worship. So just a few reasons why I miss you. And I really look forward to the day where we can see each other again here at Eagle's Nest in the sanctuary for corporate worship. And hopefully that day will come very soon. See you later.